Hello, Glenn Osborne speaking. This is going to be very interesting. As you can see on the screen, we have a short story. I got permission. The man's name is not Jeff. He's a really good friend, subscriber of mine. The reason this is going to be very interesting is that I just discovered the free program called Screener, SCREENR.com, that I'm using to make this voiceover and video about 20 minutes ago. And I discovered it because I spent $300 for a program and directions which gives guidance to over 100 of these free software programs, which will be enabling me to do all kinds of cool stuff. So I'm just warning you as you listen, be aware that I'm learning how to use all the free software at the same time as I'm creating products. So we're walking across a tightrope without a net. Well, not really. If I screw up, I'll start over, So no big deal. Anyway, this is at the start of the sales letter to my Jim Straw Law book. Jim Straw has a rule that has made him $500 million. And it's very simple, very obvious, and it's so simple and obvious that none of us have discovered it or paid attention or made decisions on what we're going to sell or, invest in based on his rule. So anyway, this is a very simple example of Jim Straw's law. In fact, it's the simplest example I could find. Pretty interesting. So if you've been reading while I've been talking, briefly, Jeff made $200 in 3 hours by selling ink pens along the road. Right, how did he do that? Well, he didn't put on a new suit. He put on blue jeans, an old shirt, and a ratty looking hat. And he said he had some paint on his blue jeans, so he looked like a working guy. Got a cup, put some pens in it, put a nice sized sign so people could see it that says pens for sale, $1 each or 3 for $5. Oh, I forgot to take the HTML out. See? There you go. So he says some people threw $5 bills at him, told him to keep the pens. He made $200 and left. He said he learned a lot about people. They're very generous and giving, and he thinks they get tired of being begged for money. So when he finds somebody actually selling something, oh man, they're really happy and they throw money. All right. Now, some of you who need money should be able to apply this. Now, why does it work? And I only have 2 minutes here, so I have to hurry this along. Why did this work? What is the Jim Straw law that Jeff applied? It's real easy. It's right in front of us. Obvious, but people who write a book, I get calls all the time telling, people say, here's what I want to do. And I said, well, anybody else doing that before you? No, it's new and different, exciting. Yeah, right. Well, it's exciting to you, but unless somebody else is already doing it, it ain't going to work. So the Jim Straw law that applies to this little anecdote of selling pens by the road. Number one, Jeff found a product that almost every driver uses or owns and will need more of because their ink is going to run out, right? So ink pens is as common as people having noses on their faces almost. Almost everybody driving a car owns an ink pen or 100, right? So he chose an ink pen. He chose a cheap price. Everybody has $1 in their pocket, right? There's a whole series of Jim Straw law type things that he's following here, and I'm out of time, but I hope you understand the point. Don't try to sell something that nobody else, that people don't already have. Got it? Sell things that people already have. Out of time.